Welcome to church this morning. I'm glad that you came here. I'm glad that you came to Calvary Church. One of the things that we hear a lot about today is the whole subject of community. And Calvary Church is a community. Many would say we are a community of faith. But community can be a very strange animal. Sometimes it's tough to tell the difference between a community and a crowd. This community, the Calvary Church community, isn't just a crowd. This is a community gathered together for the worship of God. This is a community where the masks that we sometimes wear to hide ourselves are thrown off. They aren't necessary. This is a community where God is lifted up. One of the interesting things about the New Testament is that the New Testament has a lot to say about what it takes for a church to be a true community of faith, a true family of God. There are many, many passages in the New Testament where there's this little phrase used, one another. We're called as God's people to welcome one another, to forgive one another, to encourage one another, and even to bear one another's burdens. Now, the real interesting thing about all of these one anothers is that they are written to every believer in Jesus Christ. They aren't written simply to pastors or to elders or to church leaders or to teachers in the church. They're written to everybody. The one anothers are for every one of us. One of my favorite places to go at this point in my life is Home Depot. And one of the great things that Home Depot does for a person like me is Home Depot makes me feel like I'm an expert. They allow me to go in and pick up parts and to get some basic instruction about how to do things. And the reward for me is that I save hundreds of dollars when I'm able to not hire a professional to do something that I can do just as well. One of the great things that I would like to be said of Calvary Church is that it's not a church for the experts, it's a church for everybody. It's a church for every Christian. And so this morning, I pray that you would enjoy this first one another message. And I hope that you will come to as many of these messages and come to as many Sundays this summer as you can so that you can catch a great vision for what Calvary Church is all about.